Okay, good morning everyone. It's now, what's it? Oh, sorry about the tilt. It's like 11:15. Again, I haven't had breakfast again due to morning routines with the kids and sort of thing. It's actually, I found the hardest thing about this challenge is not the food, it's the time it takes to cook the food. Where I'm used to some modern day convenience. You can just open up the fridge, get a bowl of milk, get some milk, or get a milk into a bowl of cereal, or put some toast in the old toaster, sort of thing over there. It's quite hard actually to try to fit boiling rice inside a normal sort of morning routine with getting 4 kids ready for school. Yes, I'd probably hear you say, why don't you cook it the night before? Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing going forwards, but the last couple of days I've been really busy. I've just come over and finished my weekly shopping at Tesco's, and all I've picked up for myself is a bottle of water because I'm really thirsty, and 3 bags of 500 grams of rice. But that's it. So I'm going to go home now and hopefully cook some rice up and get some lunch on the go. Pick myself up for school, drink this water because I'm getting quite thirsty now, and I'll catch you in again in a few minutes. Okay, we just got home now. The kettle's boiling, ready for the food to get it a bit quicker. I was going to do something really cool outside, but there's a load of builders putting up a load of scaffolding sort of next door. So I thought I'd hold this out for tomorrow. So to check in tomorrow to see a new method, which I'm going to use for my UK survival bushcrafty sort of store as well. Going to come out of a way to cook outside in a field. So, but today all we're going to do is something nice and simple. We've already done this menu before. We're going to be using the congee. So it's 90 grams of rice and some boiled water. So I'm going to speed the process up with the boiled water, but I've only got this much rice left. Okay, the water's about to boil now, so it's a bit quieter. So, as I was saying, I've only got this much rice left, but I was just in the shop, as I just mentioned, and I've just used my rice voucher to buy 1.5 kilograms of rice. So this is 500 bags, so 500 grams bags. It's genuine goodness, easy cooked, long grain rice, so the same sort of stuff, but it says guaranteed not to stick. So I've got 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. So that is my rice which I've got left. So I'm going to get 90 grams of rice into my pan, but also I did say I want to change up a little bit. So I've got my green tea here with coconut infused. I'm going to make a litre of green tea with just 1 tea bag. It'll be quite weak. And then I'm going to use half of that water into my pan. I'm also going to have a cup of green tea as well. I think I deserve one. I'm getting a bit fed up with water. So I think having a little bit of tea, and also I'll save the rest and have it cold. Maybe mix it with something else later on. Remember, I've still got my rice milk and I've got this as well. So I need to make this last as long as possible. No camera stand today. Oh, hello assistant. So I'm going to do it a novel way. So I thought, what to do? Looking down. So there's my green tea bag. Oh, rip the green tea bag. Put the green tea bag in the pot. Tea bag's in the pot. And now for the water. Ah, it's turned off. So I had 35 grams left of my original stuff. So let's get the new rice now. Oh, there we go. Right, so that's the rice. Green tea mixture. Get it to the top. Okay, that's bubbling out, it's reducing quite nicely, so that should be nearly done. The tea should be nice and cool to drink now, and we've got this just brewing as much as I can, getting as much residue out of that tea bag as possible before I put the last 450 mils or 400 mils, yeah, which is about a cup of tea really. So I can have half a cup of tea and then another drink over there, but this is going to be a most welcome. Should have really left it to the end really, couldn't I? Oh. There we go, it was all finished. Reduced the water, and we've got the coconut tea infused rice. Okay, there we go. got the congee, which is just sitting there, and we'll get the first spoonful. It's going to be very hot. Ah! Sorry guys, I just burnt my tongue. That was well hot. Let's wait a few minutes before I try that again. Okay, so I've just gone out for the afternoon to the city, just to pick up a couple of things, as I said, for the beavers, and also we realised that the new Harry Potter book, the Prisoner of Azkaban, is now out. So I've just been to W.H. Smith and just bought all 4 of the paperbacks for book 3, the Prisoner of Azkaban, to complete one of our sets. We've now got 1, 2, and 3 of the new actual sets over here. So if you don't know, I'm a Gryffindor, so I've got my Gryffindor book, and my wife, she is a Hufflepuff, so we just bought the Hufflepuff book. But because I collect the books as well, I also got all of the other ones as well. Yeah, so the Ravenclaw and the Slytherin. Okay, so just off to pick the kids up from school. I've got a couple of bushcraft orders for some tinder kits, which I've shown many times on YouTube, sort of me using the things. A couple of you, thank you very much who have supported the channel and actually bought these, so they're on the way out to you now. Tinder kits and a ferro rod. So thanks, and I'll see you. What's it? Oh, I'm still hungry, and I can't do nothing about it until around about 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight. Oh dear, how am I going to cope? How am I going to cope? Never mind, I'll get through it with lots of water. I think as soon as I feel hungry, I'll just drink, and hopefully the drink will just stop me from feeling hungry. So let's get these in the post box, and we'll be there. That's it, they're done. Right, hello everyone, and welcome. Hello everyone, and now it's time for dinner time. I did say today is going to be quite a long day because it's now 7 o'clock, and I've literally just managed to get home. I've dropped my daughter off at gymnastics, I've dropped my son off at the Cubs, and then very shortly my daughter will be coming home for 7:30, and then I'll go back out again to go get my son for 8 o'clock. So I haven't really got too much time. Usually on a Tuesday we make a pack up, or I do some sort of pasta or rice dish, which I put into a little keep hot pot for the kids to heat inside the car. In between, because they've got swimming clubs and then they've got piano lessons followed off by all this sort of stuff, so we don't have too much time to kick around. So because of this, I haven't really got too much time to eat my food at the same time as well, so I'm trying to keep it within the same sort of time frame. That I'm going to be making what I usually have on that day is going to be a sandwich. At the moment I've got a pan of thing on there because I have been missing meals because I haven't had time in the morning to make it. So I've just put 270 grams of rice. So this is my first bag, so it's nearly empty now. 270 grams of rice into there to boil it up. And it's plain rice, nothing special. I'm going to heat it up, then cool it, rapid cool down, and then put it in the fridge. And then tomorrow for breakfast I can just heat it back up using a little bit of tea water to give it a little bit of flavour. So that is the plan of going forward for that. So I'm going to bring you forward now to show you what I'm going to do for my sandwich. Okay, so I'm a little bit hungry, I ain't got too much time. I've got the bread which I made yesterday. So I'm going to cut it around about here, with a bigger portion, and then I'm going to slice it in half, and that'll be my little sandwich. Or I'm going to 2 sandwiches, I'm going to top it. So I've got 2 bits of bread, and then I've got 2 more sandwiches. To go with the sandwich, I'm going to fry up another spoonful of kidney beans, maybe 1 or 2 spoons. I've still got quite a few kidney beans inside there, so it's there for the kidney beans. I've still got all that. I'm also going to take a little bit of sardines. I'm going to use a little bit of oil. I'm going to fry this up. I'm also going to cut this up and put that in the frying pan as well to soak up any oils which is left. And then that's going to be a nice little sardine, kidney bean sort of mixture salad. I'm going to mush it up a little bit with a fork and put it on top of the bread. That is what I'm going to do on here. I did say I do have some pasta, or some rice on the boil, just so I've got a little bit of meal. You never know, if I get a little bit peckish tonight, I might have 1 or 2 spoonfuls of that as a late night supper, because I have only had 1 meal today, which is the lunchtime, so I'm getting quite peckish now. But I did have a cup of tea though with it, so it's quite nice. So let's waffle, let's get this made. I've just realised this has got oil inside here as well, so what I might do to save a little bit of my vegetable oil, I'm going to use a little bit of oil from the sardines, because it's sunflower oil as well, and just to try to keep it down, so hopefully I can retain some of this oil. Oh, let's put a little bit of oil in there. Not too much, because I want to keep the sardines fresh. Okay, so I've got 3 sardines in there, so I'm going to take one of the sardines for this meal, and then I've got another 2 more sardines for another 2 more meals. Okay, so the beans are in. This is rock hard, look at this, I've got a saw it. Whew. Right, now, to cut it in half. I need a bit more oil. Right, watch your fingers. It's kind of easy this way.
Why are you cutting?
There we go, look at that. Dense as anything. You can see here, so what I'm doing, oh, I've got fish on the camera now. I'm just going to mash it all up, fry that up to make it a little bit better. I'm going to brown the bread in there as well, just to heat that up, and then we've got ourselves a nice little meal just to go on there. So looking really, really good. Okay, so it's now done. Let's have a good look. There we are. So this is my, oh, it's just a photo. Yeah, so this is my take on what I've got left. I've got my bread, which I've fried up a little bit in the oil. And I've got my sardines and kidney bean sort of mixed mealy just in there. So I think this is going to be really, really nice. So hopefully this one will not burn my mouth off like I did at lunchtime. So let's take one of my sandwiches and let's give this a go. Ooh. Oh yes, that is. The YouTuber would say that is stonking. My God, that is so nice. I'm going to be doing that more often. Who's thinking out of the box? Oh. I recommend that meal to anyone trying this challenge. Make your bread, get a bit of sardine, a little bit of kidney beans, and just make that. Yeah, that is a top-notch meal there. I'm proper impressed with that. Oh, I need another bite. Oh my word, that is epic. That beats having a bowl of rice any day. I really want more bit of bread. I do have some more sardines though. That's it. I'll leave you there. I can finish this and I'll come back to the recap. I'm going to enjoy this meal. Right, I finished the burrito. Oh, I finished my sardine sandwich. The rice is all done. I've got 3 tubs of rice here with 250 grams in each tub. I've got 3 nice little portions already done. Got a little bit left, so what I'm doing, I'm just finishing that off, just to give a little bit more substance of what I've got, and then in about 15 minutes I'm off out to go pick my son up from Cubs. So let's just wrap this video up now. Okay, so let's round up. What are we on? Day 3, haven't we? Sunday, Monday, yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, so day 3. So round up a day 3. I'd say today was going to be the hardest day I'm going to have for the timings wise, because Tuesdays is such a busy day for me. Hence why I didn't get breakfast, because I did a weekly shop. Well, I bought my rice and sort of on there. Lunch. So what did we have for lunch? I can't remember. Oh, that's it. They're the Gucci or the boiled rice but I've infused it with tea. I think that made a really big twist, and also having the tea gave me a little bit of a perk as well. Just something different other than water. And from that, I've also got another 650 mils. I added a little bit extra hot water to it before I put it in there in the fridge with that one tea bag. So I've now got a cup of tea for tomorrow morning as well, which is going to be really, really nice, sort of coming over. And also, if I want to, I can infuse my rice, because I've now made 3 pots of rice this evening. So I've now got rice for the next two breakfasts, and maybe if I want one for a lunch or dinner, and maybe I've got some ideas for tomorrow sort of on there. But dinner tonight, that was unreal. I mean, that was so nice. I can't stress to you how nice that dinner actually was. So it just proves, with so many little ingredients, with a lot of, but if you mix it up or change things around or work things out, you can actually make really, really nice meals for these things. And this is amazing. Just got to be inventory. Just got to be creative and sort of try inventory. Just got to be creative, sort of on there. But that's it for me. So I had a really good day today. I've got a full stomach. I'm going to hit tomorrow, day 4, morning on a good high, and I've actually got breakfast for day 4. So this will be the first time I've actually had breakfast at breakfast time, which I think is going to be really helpful and set me forward for lunch going through. So that's it for now. Remember, links down below if you want to support the challenge, support those refugees, support the Syrian refugees, because they have to do it every day of the week. I'm only doing it for 1 week, they do it for 365 days or more. Some of these people have been in these camps for years and years. Hopefully it will come to the end. But that's it. Just remember, it's better to be one with the wilderness than to fight and struggle. Remember to share, like, subscribe, all those sort of things. Until then, see you then. Bye for now.